It's time for the weekly update with the Gigmaster. We're going to start this week off with some mail from our mates in Australia. Stay tuned. Alright, I got this little package in the mail right here from Australia. And we got a brand new digital scale from Detect Ed. Detect Ed is one of the best companies out there for support and some great products I'm going to talk about in just a minute. But let's take a look at this new scale they just started carrying right here. Let's check it out. All right, here's a new scale that Detect Ed is now carrying. Just the center button right here cuts it on. And as you can see, it's got a lot of different ways you can weigh things. This first thing here is grams. Then you got carats, which we're going to test in just a minute. Ounces, troy ounces, penny weights, and grains. All right, let's go over here back to grams, and we're going to actually show. This is the platinum ring I found earlier this year. Y'all saw. Let's see what it weighs. 14.73 grams. And you see it's got 2 digits on the side. Sometimes you get these, it's only got 1 digit. I really like having that second digit out there, especially if you got something really light, you want to know how much it weighs. Pretty cool. So now, let's do a little quick test. I want to change on mode right here. This is carats. This is good for weighing diamonds, emeralds, whatever you want to weigh for stones. And this is actually an emerald. They're really light. As you can see, it's actually weighing in at 1.1 carats. You know, you hear like a 1 carat diamond ring there. It's actually a weight. When you talk about carats, it's actually a weight, and it's used for weighing stones. Another one you can use. I'm actually just going ounces. This is a gold nugget that I found. I like this because it's got a nice piece of quartz in the middle. Let's go to troy ounces. 0.126 troy ounces, because gold is weighed in troy ounces, not your regular ounces. It's a different scale there. But let's take this back. If you ever see this go off for some reason, all you got to do is hit tear. This is okay right now, but if you hit tear, it zeroes it back out. And if you want to go back to, let's say, grams, you can weigh gold in grams here too. 3.92 grams. Nice. Anyway, just want to show you that. But I tell you what, let's talk about a couple of the other products that Detect Ed has right here. Y'all know how much I like my Equinox. I got more hours on the Equinox than just about anybody, probably. And it's a great machine. And when this one breaks, I'm going to be buying another one. There's no question about it. And if you use it maybe 3 times a year, the shaft and the arm cuff that comes with it is fine, probably. But if you use it a lot like I do, I use it every day, just about, they won't last. The shafts get wobbly and the arm cuffs break. I broke a couple of those. I broke several shafts. I'm not real easy on my equipment. I'm in and out of boats. I'm throwing in and out of the cars, and I'm just traveling everywhere with it. So anyway, bottom line is they don't last. But Detect Ed has a fix for it. One is this alloy arm cuff. It's not plastic. It's alloy, and it will not break. You drop it down, hit it, bang it. It doesn't break. The old plastic ones, you can step on this one, won't break it. The plastic ones just did not last. This is an awesome arm cuff, and they also make a carbon fiber shaft for it right here. And I'm going to put links to all this in my video description. There's actually a little better price. You buy them together, and I'll have a link to that, or you can buy them individually. But you can buy it right here on Amazon. I'll put the links down there. But you can actually look on Detect Ed's site, and I'll put their link up there. I haven't checked the price of what's, you know, when you order from Australia, you do have a higher shipping, so you have to calculate that out. But anyway, this shaft here is lighter than the original shaft, and it's tougher than the original shaft. And the connector that they use down here on it is really nice. You just snap it in, and it tightens it right up. Real easy to use. Love these products. Detect Ed is Gigmaster approved for sure. The guys are nice right here. Real good. So if you get an Equinox, I would suggest those two, replacing those two right off the bat. Alright, in my last update, I mentioned the cicadas. 17-year cicadas coming out of the ground there. Millions of them. Mostly up in Northern Virginia. My son actually lives in Maryland and they're coming out there. I'm going to show you a few pictures that he took of the guys out there on the trees. These creatures are amazing. They two big red eyes on them. They actually crawl up at the ground, and I'm not sure what you call it, molting, whatever. They actually come out of their shell, dry off, and take off, mate, do their thing. I guess they'll be going in the ground for another 17 years. But it's just amazing to see how many of them are coming up out of the ground and how many of them are out flying around. And what he does, he actually takes, he's got a sound meter that he puts outside, and the more come out, the louder the sound gets, because and it'll get up like 100 decibels once the millions of them come out, and they're all making that noise everywhere. I'll try to get a good sound. Like, Ryan, send me a good sound clip from when you get them lined up there too, and we'll let everybody hear that too. That's going to be pretty amazing. Anyway, I just want to give you a quick update. Y'all probably seen it on national news and coming out and everything. So you heard it here on the Gigmaster channel first, though. All right, another quick update on this right here. Do y'all remember this? I'm thinking it's probably human ashes right here. It could be animal, but I'm thinking maybe human. I did put it on the Lost and Found in Virginia Beach, and it had 88 shares. So people are really sharing it, trying to find the owner, but I have not heard anything from anybody so far. I'm hoping to get that back to them. I know they're missing it. Whatever it is, I know they're missing it, so I'm really trying to get it back to the owner. And I just want to give y'all a quick update on this little file right here. All right, another quick update. A lot of y'all asked, what scoop do you use? What kind of scoop is that? Well, I told a lot of y'all, Extreme Scoops. Extremescoops.com, and I'll put a link down below in my video description. John just posted just the other day that he has a lot of them in stock. He's been out of stock. He sells them so fast, he go out of stock quick. If you want one, he does have them in stock. And this one here is titanium. And it's the lightest scoop out there. I'm telling you, this thing is light. If you got bad shoulders, bad arms, something wrong, you want a light scoop, you want titanium. He's got a guy that does an awesome job welding. Right here, let me see if I can get it turned right here. See, scoop's a little dirty, but anyway, you can see the welding job on there that he does. Awesome job. Comes with a carbon fiber shaft right here. You can actually buy this too as a motor grip, and I love this grip right here that comes with them right here. Extreme Scoop is the only other company besides Detect Ed that gets the Gigmaster seal of approval, because this stuff, he's got a 10-year warranty, and you won't need it because this thing will last. I went through so many scoops before I got up with Extreme Scoops, I'm telling you. But anyway, I want to let everybody know this is a scoop I use. Extremescoops.com. It's extremescoops.com, and he does have them in stock right now. I don't know how long they're going to last. But right now, these are not cheap, I'm going to tell you right off the bat. Titanium is not cheap. It's a very expensive metal. And to be able to weld it is an art. To be able to weld this stuff. It's very unique welding procedure on it. But anyway, this will last. He does have the stainless steel ones too. I like this one right here with the little pointy. And this one, it's got the little fine mesh in the back here on this particular one. It's got the, so you can catch like little small Spanish reals and stuff will stay in there. So anyway, that's the one I like. Sometime you might want to get the beach scoop, which is just all open because you're just looking for rings, so it doesn't really matter. It sifts just a little bit faster doing that. So anyway, just want to let everybody know, a little quick update. He does have them in stock now. All right, another quick update. A lot of y'all know these ears on these Minelab Equinox coils will break. I broke multiple, and all my friends have just about broken. It's under warranty. Minelab's been really good about replacing under warranty. But eventually they're going to run out of warranty. We got to do something. I've had about 4 different people send me methods they use to actually repair these. They do make this little cover that goes on them. I did not have a lot of luck with that. I actually broke the cover and not the ear. So, and my friend broke 2 of them. So I'm not real crazy about those little coil cover things. But we do need to come up with a way to repair them. One friend of mine, Steve, he does and I'll maybe show that on a future video. He actually uses buys a piece of this exact plastic and makes a piece out of it and glues it back on there with some special glue. Anyway, it's a couple. I actually did put one back on with using my crazy glue and baking soda trick, and it's still on my other coil. It's still held up, but I'm still not satisfied. I wouldn't put it out for everybody to do it yet because I haven't really done a good test on it. And another friend of mine, Marty, one of my subscribers down in Florida, he's got a little process he uses, and I'm going to show that right now. Let's show it. All right, what Marty does, he actually cuts these out of like a credit card or a room key, you know, like a hotel room key or something, and actually fits it right here against here, so it lines up, and actually puts this on here with a Gorilla Glue epoxy. Now, you might think that, you know, this thing is somewhat flexible. How much strength is that going to give you? Well, by itself, it probably would not, but I'm thinking maybe with the epoxy doesn't flex. So epoxy is going to be strong, steady on there, and it probably would add a little bit. It might not take much to add to support enough not to break, too. So that's got possibilities. I haven't tried this yet. One other thing I like about his process is he's got this little tab that he epoxies down to the base. So if it did break, this should hold it in place until you get home and do a better job on the repair. So I do like that part of it for sure, 100%. I'll be putting some pictures on the side what he actually did here while I'm telling about it. But he puts one on each side, and what he does, he puts grease on the bolt, Vaseline on the bolt when he does it, so it doesn't stick in here. And then he'll squeeze it on there and then let it harden. And I'm going to try this probably on one of mine. I haven't done it yet, but and then squeeze it in and let it harden, and then when he takes it out, the bolt won't stick because it had the grease on it. But anyway, I just want to show y'all, share with you one of the methods that Marty uses, and I'm going to give it a shot, but I'm not really saying this is a 100% fix yet because I haven't tested. We would actually probably need to do a destructive test and put a pressure where we know, 20, 30, 40, 50 until it snaps without it. And then put this on here and see 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 before it snaps. I'm not ready to destroy my coil for a real 100% test yet. So anyway, we're trying a couple different things. I just want to let everybody know some of the ways that some people are saying it works for them. All right, one last quick update. Bottle slumping. Y'all see my kiln I've been using out there? I'm really loving this thing. I've got some molds that I've been testing. Check this one out right here. Is that cool or what? That's like a spoon holder. You use it with a tray for serve stuff. But actually, the mold actually has little things that actually, when it melts into it, it creates a nice, cool pattern in it. Here's a couple right there. I think that's really cool. And that's one of my best green ones right there. I may have showed you that before, I don't know. But anyway, I got two out there right now. I'm going to try to join two back together again and give that a test shot. But it's working really cool. I'm really working on some ideas to come up with some really unique designs and ways to slump these bottles. It's really cool kiln out there. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I hope y'all enjoy and getting that and seeing what's going on. But anyway, I got several different molds we're going to test out before we finish with it, and I'll show you that in another video. All right, I think that's going to wrap it up for this week's updates. Had a lot to go this week, but every week it seems like there's always a lot of cool stuff. All right, well, I appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to Gigmaster. You never know what we'll be doing next, so stay tuned.